Why is there so much drama? Because social media increases the levels of drama in the world. Also, people are pretty soft. Softies, snowflakes. People can't handle the truth. That's why there's so much drama. Losi honestly, they don't have it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Losi don't know what the hell they're doing, okay? They have Savoya, who loves balls, but he can't have balls, and he's stuck kind of figuring things out for them at the factory because they don't know what they're doing. And I don't know, I'm not convinced that Savoya knows what he's doing either, because the only time he's been fast since he left Muggen was when he got balls at X-ray. So other than that, he makes the mains, but he should be winning those damn things. He should be up there with Ongaro and with Ronefalk and Robert, you know, but he's like barely making the mains. And now it rained and he was fast because he had the right tires on. So we were like cheering Savoya on. Imagine Savoya wins the Euros. You know, but then it stopped raining and then he was slower again. So yeah, I don't know. The Losi is like, let's look at all the cars and copy something off all the cars and that's going to make a good car. That's my feeling of the Losi. Like, Jesus Christ. You have a huge company, hire someone that races and knows what they're doing. Like, they used to have such innovative designs and great designs, and now they're just floundering around. I don't know. I'm as offended by looking at a Losi as Anthony's when he looked at my dirt bike with no stickers on.
What up, Nitro Nation? Muggy Maniac is getting ready to rip this nasty, well, it's not as nasty as the RCR. This is the TNS modded 28.8 Rex Legend. Last known, new, because it doesn't even have a gallon through it, new, modded 28.8. 9886 Super Strong, 41032 novarossi pipe and header. I think we're running a 14. Yeah, was gonna go 15, maybe more. Speed runs, nah. To me, a true testament to a good modifier's work is running the stock gearing, gearing on whatever platform, and on a buggy 13, truggy 14. You can run a 15 if you want. I rarely run 15s, mostly 14 because I like my bottom and mid. And with a 14 on a truggy or a 13 on a buggy, if it's a good modified engine, it should pull its weight. It should perform. Bottom, mid, top. Like I told you guys before, this thing has a lot of mid and a lot of top. Doesn't have as much bottom as the RB mods, and it doesn't have as much bottom as the RCR. The difference in all three of these 28s that I own, RB mods, bottom, mid, not a lot of top. TNS, mid and top, not a lot of bottom. RCR, which is by far, as you guys will see, is by far, the RCR is the best modded 28.8, I think. So, like I said, running a 14 on a truggy with a 28 or a 32, it should be able to pull its weight. Bottom, mid, top. But, you know, if you want to run higher gearings for speed runs or whatever, like, good example, that Reds is badass. 13 on a buggy, 13 clutch bell, rips, pulls wheelies, top end, hits golden high notes, the whole 9 yards. So maybe next, after we run the LRP 32, because after this one we're going to run the LRP 32 in the Techno NT 48.3. And FYI, I just heard on the grapevine, Techno put out a statement. They will be releasing a new NT48. I don't know if it's going to be a 0.4, 2.0, whatever, but they will be releasing a new truggy next March. But the E word, unfortunately, thumbs down on that. The E word, which is called the ET, will be coming out first. You can go look it up yourself. Techno already put out the statement. They will be coming to with a new truggy next year. So if around March you'll see the electric, new NT electric Techno, but you probably won't see the Nitro version Techno new truggy till a little bit after. So I would say, I don't know, say May. It's going to be a while. But like I said, really no need for me or Woogie to really, I mean, I know he's probably going to want to get a new Techno, as well as I probably will too, because Technos are just next level above any truggy. This is a badass truggy, don't get me wrong. If I was going to race, I would probably race this Muggen truggy. But as far as bashing, and I don't know, you could the Techno too. But I just think this thing steers and handles a little bit better. But I do agree that the Techno truggy just flies like no other truggy. Like perfect. You don't have to give it throttle. You don't have to worry about the front end coming down. Front end, if you just, as long as it's set up stock setting and everything's right, I mean maintained and just set up stock, that thing just naturally flies because it's so balanced. But anyway, they will be coming out with a new Techno truggy. Who knows, I might get one, might not. I don't know why I would get one, because it still won't be as good as mine because of all the upgrades. But the technology, I'm sure, they say it's going to be designed pretty much the same as the NB48, the 2.0. And that 2.0 was, they changed a lot of stuff, everything, pretty much. So it's just going to be the same as that, but truggy. So, you know, it will be badass. I know that. That will be one to worth getting. Who knows? But anyway, this thing is we're gonna see what this thing's got. So stay tuned. We're gonna rip it, grip it, rip it, pin it. Full pulls, full throttle. When in doubt, throttle out, the whole 9 yards. But I already know that this just doesn't have across the board what the RCR does. So, but it's still a 28.8 and it's still modded. Still a badass. But anyway, stay tuned. Catch you guys in a minute. Still kind of rich. We're coming up on about, I'd say we're about a gallon. What up, people? A little chilly out today, but it is warmer than it's been. For Southern Californians, when it's 60, it's cold. You guys are like, back east are like, that's summer weather, Muggy. For us, not in California. If it gets 50, man, we're like in Eskimo gear. Anyway, we got the MBX7T truggy, TNS modded, 28.8 Rex Legend. Yeah, pea shooters are fun, even funner when they're modded, but compared to a 28 or a 32 stock, and especially modded, not even close. Uh-oh. There's about 3/4. It's about 3/4 throttle. She is running rich. Alright people, you've seen it. She is a ripper. But she still doesn't, to me, this isn't my best 28.8 Rex Legend. The RCR is the best. I would go RCR, RB mods, then the TNS. So, you guys, I think I have, well, I know I have a video. Maybe I'll do a video and we'll pull all three of them apart. We'll pull apart the RCR, pull apart the RB mods, and we'll pull apart the TNS Rex Legend so you can see the difference. I know this one doesn't have a ramped crank. I don't know why. RV Mods one does. The RCR one does. For whatever reason, Neil at TNS didn't do a crank fill on this. I don't know why. But anyway, you know, you guys seen it. She rips. She definitely hauls the mail. She is definitely a ripper. Way different feel than a .21, just power-wise. You know, I know there's been like the big argument in fifth scale is reed versus piston port. And what I was explained by those that are experts in fifth scale and own many fifth scale platforms, many engines, you know, OBRs, Bartolones, RC Max, ALXs. Difference between a reed case engine, fifth scale, is that a reed case engine has more power. But the piston ports pull more RPMs. So I don't know about you guys, RPMs are great, just like .21s. The RPMs, they're screaming, they're screaming their lungs out, hitting crazy high notes. But when you feel it, when you're running it, the power is nowhere compared to a 28 or a 32. Definitely not. So that's the difference. The 28s, 32s, stock or modded, just have more power, period. But modified 21s like my Reds and my P5, they definitely scream. So that would be the same thing. The 28s and the 32s would be more like a reed engine, fit scale wise, and the .21s would be more like piston ports. So anyway, but it is nasty. I do love my Muggen. It's just the way it handles. It's very agile compared to my Techno. But as far as, you know, when you send it and really beat up on it, the Techno is just, it's a tank. So, but this is a badass whip too. So I didn't even know. Oh, by the way, shout out to JQ, aka Beaker, Village Idiot, whatever. They call him a bunch of different things. Asshole and so forth. But anyway, by the way, this is not for children. Even though I've been trying to keep my P's and Q's, you know, in check. The video you guys seen, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for it, but hey, I didn't say it, he did. That guy is very intelligent. I love his videos. I've been watching a lot of him. Adam Drake is great too, but Adam Drake doesn't really get too technical. JQ brings the science to people that like the real, you know, meat and potato knowledge of 8-scale nitro, especially if you guys are into racing. JQ really breaks it down. Adam Drake, nothing to take away from him. That guy's great. He does a lot of videos, takes a lot of his time. His videos are great too, but like JQ said, a lot of his and other people out there are basics, and I like JQ. Yes, he talks a lot of trash, just like me, but he knows what he's talking about most of the time. Same here. So I relate a lot to that guy. But anyway, thought you guys, most of you guys would like that video. Some of you guys don't like, probably won't like it. So shout out to the thumbs down for you guys that are thumbs down, because without you, you guys are my most loyal viewers. I can guarantee the thumbs down people will always be watching my stuff. So anyway, I thought I'd throw that video in there. Even the picture of my little bling bling around my neck, thought I'd throw that in there too. And yeah, I'm not going to do too much ranting. We got another video coming up here in a few days. We're going to take this thing to the spot. We're going to send it, put the Badlands on it with the yellow rims. And I might bust out the Techno with the LRP 32 RCR modded at the same time too. I just hate cleaning two whips. It's a lot of work, man. And you guys know the Muggy. I'm LCD, so I don't just wipe them off, and my stuff gets like polished every time. That's why I got whips. There was a thing somebody said, oh, I hardly ever clean it. I just run it into the ground and then I build another kit. You know, like if you have that kind of money, then hey, teach his own. But I clean my stuff and take care of it. Usually every third run, I totally tear it all the way down. I'm rebuilding my my Techno buggy, so stay tuned. That we are going to be ripping the modified RCR Virtus 7-port. That one I haven't really did any screaming on it. Haven't. I'm going to do the same thing as this. I'm going to start doing that to all my stuff. I'm going to run it like this, put the slicks on it, street tires, do some high-speed runs, scream it. Then the next time we run the same vehicle and engine and everything, we take it to the spot, we send it a few times, put Badlands on it, put it under some heavy load, and we rip it. Because that's the true way to test, and you can see the difference. Running it on just on the street on a flat surface and screaming it, and then put some Badlands on it, and take it in some you know, off-road and send it a few times and rip it. So that's what my new thing will be. But anyway, you seen it here. She rips. It was a little warmer today. That's why I haven't done any videos running in a while, because it's been really, you know, not really cold, but it's been, for us in Southern California, cold is like 60 degrees. So it was like 74, 75 today. So thought I'd bust it out, dial it in a little bit. It's still not fully dialed in. I'm still running it pretty rich. So, but we'll get it dialed in a little bit more the next time. And we're going to bust out the LRP .32 in the Techno modded. So, alright people, that's all I got. Happy holidays to everybody. Yeah, but buggies, or actually I should say Nitro truggies. Here's my new phrase. Nitro truggies are the true glory. But Nitro buggies pay the bills. Just keeping it real. Like I said, again, shout out to JQ, the Mr. Finn. I think he's from Finland, isn't he? Finland, or they call him the Village Idiot. Shout out to Mr. JQ for just keeping it 100% always. All right, people, that's all I got. No specific shout outs. I really haven't seen anybody doing anything really worth watching. Some people are, you know, not a lot of people are doing videos. I understand back east you guys are hunkering down. It's cold, it's freezing, it's snowing, it's raining. So, hey, do what you got to do. Grab something, build it. There is no reason why anybody shouldn't, their vehicles shouldn't be like totally like cherried. Like I said, also will be coming up. We're going to be ripping, doing some speed runs on the Virtus 7-port in the Techno buggy. I'm totally refreshing it, built it, changed the gearing. I've got went from a 46 to a 48 spur, so I'm going to bump up probably to a 15, maybe a 16 on the clutch bell, and got 120K in the middle. Totally refreshing. I think I might do a carbon body wrap on the Techno buggy, but maybe I might do a little video before I run this truggy and the Techno. But I'm going to hopefully, don't hold me to it, going to do a double truggy run in the next few days. Alright people, that's all I got. I got presents to wrap, I got things to do, I got things to ranch on. I'm putting up Christmas lights around for the family, and you know, jack of all trades, master of none. That's the Muggy. Anyway, everybody, hope everybody stays safe, stay sane if you can, and yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.